I'm Jef Merckx. I live in Antwerp. My main occupation is carpentry. I do this as a full-time job. And Geppetto is just on Thursday evening, a nice evening with some friends building bamboo bicycles and drinking some beers. I started Geppetto because I did a workshop in Berlin 8 years ago. And I got a lot of good comments about my bamboo bicycle I've built there. And I was thinking about commercializing bamboo bikes in Belgium. The name Geppetto actually came as an idea from my mother. She thought because Geppetto builds things out of wood that come to life, we build things out of bamboo that come to life. So Geppetto is a really good name to build bamboo bicycles. It started as a personal project and I did it about a year and a half by myself. Before I added some friends. I'm not a bike mechanic, so I don't know a lot about bike mechanic stuff. I just like to build frames, and I needed some friends to get some rhythm in it, to do it more every week. And it's very handy that they know a lot about mechanics, so it's easier to build a bike. The Geppetto workshop is inside a bigger workshop where we share our space with 30 people. It's a very creative space, a lot of carpentry, some welding going on, and we build our bamboo bicycles separate from everybody else, but it's a nice place to be. It's in the center of Borgerhout near the Roma, and it's a really nice place to be with the other builders and with Geppetto. Bikes can't be made out of every kind of bamboo because there are a lot of different kinds, from very thin to very thick, and every size. We found 3 bamboo species that we liked. It's not too heavy, but it's strong. It's not too thick, and that's the 3 things we look at. You can build bamboo bikes out of really big tubes, but that's going to be too heavy, and then you miss the goal of building a bamboo bike. In Belgium we haven't found any bamboo that's suitable for us. Not yet, we're looking for it. Not only in Belgium but also the north of France. For now we import the bamboo from Southeast Asia, and we do want to have our bamboo from locally sourced from around. The building project always starts with the jig. You have to adjust the angles and the length. We measure everybody, so every bike is built to size. And then we start with cutting the bamboo by size and then shaping it so it fits perfectly into each other, so that the triangles fit very well. Then we add epoxy with bamboo powder from sawdust. And that's the way we put everything together the first time, and then we can take it out of the jig. When we put it out of the jig, we shape it a little bit so it has a nice form, and then we put cloths around it filled with epoxy, and that makes the joints very strong. And after a little bit of sanding and cleaning up, the bike is ready to put all the components on it. The special thing about a bamboo bike is that the first thing you see, it's something out of a material you're not used to. And that's what makes the bamboo frame special. And then when you go deeper into it, you see that it's also very strong, very lightweight. It's very sustainable. And that's all the good things you see after a while. But the first thing that you see is just it's a special bike. It's built to size, so it's a custom-made bike, and every bike is unique. You can't have 2 bamboo bikes that are the same. We've built around 20 bikes now. Most of them are for ourselves, and we've built all kinds of different bikes, from gravel bikes, cyclocross, city bikes, mountain bikes, everything like that. So we try to do something special every time. There are a lot of bamboo bike builders around the world. In Europe, every main city has somebody who makes bamboo bikes, be it as a hobby or commercially. London is very big, Holland, Berlin, Barcelona, Madrid, every main city. and we were the first in Belgium, I think. But there's also somebody in Ghent, in Brussels, and in Namen who will build bamboo bicycles in Belgium. The average price of a bike in Europe starts around 500 euros. That's the workshop I did in Berlin, for example. 500 euros you get a frame, which is really just a basic frame. If you go more specific or you want special details, it can go up until 1,200 euros. So it really depends on where you're going to build the bike and which bike you want. My personal dream built bamboo bike is a cargo bike, and I would also love to make a tandem one day. But we are convinced that every bike is possible to make out of bamboo. So you can make anything out of like a foldable bike until a tandem or a cargo bike. Everything is possible. Antwerp as a cycling city, I think it's not too bad. I've been cycling in other cities as well, and it's always a hassle to cycle in a city. Even cities like Copenhagen or Amsterdam, which are really bicycle cities, are difficult because you have to know the city, but once you know the city, it's okay. And Antwerp it's not perfect at all. There's still a lot to do. But I don't think it's too bad, because there are a lot of cyclists, so people in cars and other traffic know of the cyclists. If you go to a city where there are not a lot of cyclists, it's a lot more dangerous, even if you have cycling paths. But yeah, there's still a lot to do, but it's going in the right direction really slowly. It's always room for improvement, but so far I think they do what they can, but they can do more, I think, as well.